this is a game with two of the best players right now with me. We have Fire Drakes, we have Sheila, we have Saruman, and we got Drakes going left, right, and center. This is a real epic game. You are gonna be very excited for this. You have to look forward to this game. Yes, you know, it has pros to cast and has pros to play yourself. Anyway, we are watching, of course, the legendary Masho_Adika here. And he's playing May Shadowfax playing Isengard. Masho is saying in the chat right now, oh no, that game was after a month, no playing, gonna be embarrassing. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You know, you're still better than me, I'm pretty sure. Of course, it's Goblin versus Isengard, and I feel like that's a pretty tough matchup. At least early for Goblins, maybe? But I don't know, actually. Maybe it's kind of balanced, because Goblins, they want to harass early, where Isengard kind of want to make sure that they can build up their economy, because they need to go late game with their Uruks. Keep up. I thought... when I was younger, when I played this game when I was just a child, you know, when I was like, I think I was like maybe 7 or 8, I thought they were saying, keep up, like the meat, you know? I wasn't good at English back then. Look at May Shadowfax going greedy 4-farm start as well, with a clan setting, of course, 2 clan settings. I suppose against the Goblins, when you're playing Isengard, you don't really need Uruks in the beginning. You just you can just go Wildman. Keep up. I mean, next time you're playing Isengard, try to listen to the keep up, you know, voice line and tell me it doesn't sound a little bit like keep up. Just go wild, man. There is you know, a martial art or like a defense style that is like, basically what it's saying is like, if someone tries to attack you, just go crazy, act like an absolute madman. The Goblins are scouting the camp, makes sense. You need intel to be able to attack, but strategy for fighting there is just go crazy, use the terrain, start barking, start yelling, start screaming, confuse the enemy, take whatever is nearby to you know, to defend yourself. And apparently, it's like, there's people out there reporting that they use this fighting style, fighting off like 5 attackers. Anyway, that's a huge Goblin army just for 1 battalion of Wildman. If you look at the minimap, you just see a bunch of red blobs moving towards the Goblin player. That is Wildman. Oh, Masho is... this is nice having Masho, the Goblin player here, in chat. He's saying that he should have built some Goblin archers to deal with these Wildmen. That is actually a very valid, you know, point, I think, because this also was pointing out there's like a lot of warriors just to defend for 1 Wildman, where I think like 2 battalions of archers would maybe just, you know, do it. Looks like rally point spam from Isengard, potentially. May Shadowfax, Isengard has not picked the power point yet, and neither has the Goblin player. I think, yeah, it looks like it's just rally point spam, and it looks like May Shadowfax is just going for like an overwhelming strategy. You know, if we get so many, oh, this is nice, getting Wildman up here. But the tunnels, you know, they can always spawn units. Anyway, if we get so many Wildmen that the Goblin player cannot keep up, we win. And how much does the Wildman cost again? 150. And Goblin Wars is, of course, 90. Oh, would you look at that? The Goblins are actually creeping. I think... Oh, it's Spooderrooters. I did not even notice that the Spooderrooters went out. Obviously, the Spider Riders will absolutely decimate all these wild men. The question is, though, how is the economy looking? May Shadowfax has a pretty nice amount of money. Also upgrading this, like, whereas Goblin seems to be struggling a little bit on cash. Oh, he never got this. But there's huge blobs of goblin warriors just in the map waiting. Masher, were you doing a tournament? Were you streaming a tournament before? Get rid of them! No. Goblin. Spooderudus. Was it the final? The finale? Yeah, people think that this game is dead, right? People think Rise of Witch King is dead. I get that as well. I upload a bunch of shorts as well of the game, like, for my stream. And some people, like, comment, like, oh, I loved this game when I was young. How do you, like, find players to play with or whatever. It's like, the game ain't dead, man. Spooderudus just using their bows to decimate pikemen. Classic strategy. I see very little orange on the map. Kinda sad for the goblin players. I like a good spammy faction. The thing is, though, I'm a bigger fan of Isengard than I am of goblins. So deep down, as the very biased cast I am hoping that Isengard wins. No offense. Okay, 2 games away from the grand finals. Well, people should sub to Masher at DK so you don't miss the final of the tournament. Yeah. That's what I was saying before. When you were sending the Goblin Wars as well around here, Masher, you were getting intel. You need intel. Really bad to not know that the Works production is coming. And you did not have enough goblins in that blob here for it to not matter. But here comes the second Warg Battalion with Shargo. There is no way that you can have enough Goblin Warriors to defend from that. Here comes the Fisher. And I will say, though, if you're watching this on YouTube, the tournament will be over, but I'm pretty sure that Masher DK does a lot of tournaments, so if you go to his Twitch, you can still sub and maybe catch a new tournament going on. What are we seeing being held? We're seeing the Forge Armory, sorry. Yeah, like, the Goblin player here needs something that can deal with his Warg Battalions. And I think I see 3 Warg Battalions from May Shadowfax. That's a lot of command points, but it works in this case because the Goblins player has no counter to the Warg Riders. Maybe a little bit, you could say, the Spider Riders. But if you also look at it, there's a lot of Spider Riders, 4 battalions, a lot of command points are tied up into that cavalry right now just to defend from these Warg Riders. But the Warg Riders are dead now, so that was a devastation from Isengard player. Very juicy PowerPoint. Gives you a lot of money. Maybe we're gonna see Saruman. I mean, Saruman would be... There's one thing. May Shadowfax is a huge troller in a good sense. Like, he will, if he has the opportunity, get, like, Gandalf and get him to level 10, despite him being able to win the game before that, just so he can use Word of Power, right? And he will also get Saruman, level 10 to steal your army. Get Grima Wormtongue, the bastard, to just steal your heroes. Captain Chunk pointing out that the Isengard furnaces are not being threatened at all, and that's completely true. It's completely true. Now we see some threatening here. We also see the spider... What are they called? Summon Spider Allies is now here to threat some... I've actually never seen them used like this, but this is kind of smart. Half-trolls. Half-troll marauders here. A lot of running around for the Goblin player. But yeah, these takedown furnaces so quick. Very rarely see them used this way. Right now, the Goblin player are probably noticing, oh shit, armory coming up. I need to have some sort of tech, have something that can deal with this. If he starts upgrading Uruks and sending the Uruks to me, I am fucked. That is probably what's going around, through Masher's head, but I don't think Masher is English. His native language is probably not English, so he's probably saying that in his own language, but you know what I mean. Was that Saruman? Has Saruman been spawned? Oh, I didn't even notice it. Yeah, we got the cheeky Saruman here. That's what I say. What I'm saying about May Shadowfax. And the good question is though, how will this Goblin player counter it? We see Asog out. Asog is a hero killer. When he gets level 4 and gets great battle rage, he can take down a hero. Hey, Ultimate Gladiator, you forgot. You might say I'm the bad Bubu, but you forgot you're the bad Gladiator. Come now, my servants. Are we seeing an early kill of Saruman? There's nothing up, but Whistle Blast is up very soon. Oh no! That Whistle Blast was huge. Goblin player, big mistake. But you know, mistakes happen. Can't play perfect every time. But this is just the quickest way to level wizards, whether it's Gandalf or Saruman, you know. Get a nice Wizard Blast, get a nice Fireball here as well. Luckily, a little bit he got them spread out, but this one here, Thunderbolt. I just got a YouTube comment today about how do you counter Knights of Dol Amroth as Isengard. One way to do it, just like that, Wizard Blast on top of Cavalry annihilates them. Even Knights of Dol Amroth. And here you see Palantir used in these units, and they get super duper fast. Now, Saruman is a fast little fast little boy. Getting Goblin infrastructure destroyed down here. Isengard's still relying a little bit on the Wildman. Yes, Mattis, that was an ouch. Mash is saying I wanted to Alt F4 there. But here's the thing. We never give up. Because in Rise of the Witch King, you know, there's snowballing. Snowballing can happen. But you also have those level 25 abilities or power points that can completely change how the game, you know, ends. So we shouldn't give up. Not just because we lose a little bit of Spider Riders. If we look at the map, we do not have the greatest, you know, industry by Isengard. I wouldn't sweat it too much. Actually, the industry looks a lot better for goblins. Ooh. He's already level 7, this Saruman. How's the money looking? See, Isengard is not rich. Do you have... Yeah, we have one lumber camp, 2 lumber camps. I gotta admit, I'm really hoping here that the Saruman here gets to level 10 so he can dominate sexually these goblins. Yeah. But if I'm not mistaken, Masher, are you a good goblins player? Like, what would you go here? For the people that are watching and they're like, how do you even counter Isengard as goblins? What should you go now at this point to counter the Saruman and whatnot? I'm thinking there's like one hero that this Isengard player has nothing. Oh, here comes a worm, actually. That's kind of insane. But if you got Drogoth, you know, you would force Isengard to go pikeman. Sorry, crossbowman. Expos. That's a really well summoned worm here. And here comes... See, this is what is so interesting to watch pro players play. So, you know, you have this fighting in the middle. Meantime, you got this guy, the goblins, destroying infrastructure. He's destroying the furnaces. Notice how few furnaces is actually left by the Isengard player. We got Asok up here leveling. How is Saruman doing? He got Thunderbolt. He might get that down here. Ooh, Shaco is gonna go level up a little bit on another Whistle Blast. But yeah, I was saying, it's just like so interesting to watch pros. They always like got their mind on how could we fuck up the enemy. Huge goblin infrastructure down here, and Gorkil is out as well. Okay, Masher is saying how you should win this matchup at this point, or this game by this point, is by harassing, dividing the attention, which is exactly what Masher is doing in the game, the Goblin player. Harassing down here with Spider allies and the Worm. And generally just, in my opinion, very, very well harassing. I wonder if Shaco's gonna die here. It really looks like it. Yep. Got Shaco. Let's us out. Oh my god, this Sauerman is like... Sauerman is 100% worth the money at this point, you know? How much cash does both win? Not that much. There's a 25 powers here, but he has only gotten level 10 power point there, so we won't see it. Just turn Asok around. He will destroy them, right? Never mind. They run off. Okay. Gorkill and his Scorpion. Is it just me? Like, obviously... EA, who made this game at this point, was just, you know, freestyling. They were like, okay, we got a Goblin hero here. What should he ride? What about a Scorpion? And it's like, why a Scorpion? Like, we're in a mountainous area. What? Maybe there's a... Like, I haven't played the campaign, actually, so maybe I should just shut the fuck up. Because maybe there's some... Masher is also, the Goblin player is also pointing out in the Twitch chat right now that Shelob is also a way to mess up Sauerman. Yeah, because Shelob can, you know, do this webbing. By the way, this icon here is from like an anime, right? Please let me know in chat if you can hear my breathing. It's not on purpose. It's my nose is a little bit stuck. Yeah, a Scorpion in a snowy mountainous area. It makes no sense. But maybe someone in chat can be like, well, actually, if you read between the lines in J.R.R. Tolkien's work and also play the campaign, you would be told why. It's actually because the Scorpion was brought by the Haradrim of the Rune when they attacked the Dwarven fortresses in the Great War or something. I don't know. See, if Isengard actually took out all of this industry down here, that would hurt the Goblins so bad. I'm still kind of hoping we will see Drogoth. But it seems like we're maybe gonna see Fire Drake. You know, there's like a weapon on the fortress. What is this? It's just a tower. I'm going to be kind of surprised here if Isengard wins. It feels like they're playing very defensively for no reason. The thing is, with Fire Drakes and Brood, Fire Brood as well, the one down here, is that you got to micro them well. And I feel like that's why a lot of new players and not so good... Oh, dominate! Dominate! That's insane. We got a level 10 Sauerman. Ooh. Level 10 Sauerman has entered the game and he's ready to dominate. I was about to say that I think a lot of newer players and not so good players dislike Fire Drakes and Fire Brood because they feel weak, but it's about microing. Oh, he has summoned Dragon. Yeah, I think this is the end for Isengard. I don't see how they're gonna get out of this. This is the second time that unit production and some of their economy is being destroyed. Yeah, I think this is the... I think Masher here is going to end the game. I don't see how he's not. He's sending in lots of these orcs and whatnot, half-trolls and warriors to deal with the fort. This dragon still has a lot of time left, about 25%. Maybe only 20%, but it's going to take down one more clan steading. And a furnace. And now it's just going to stand there and watch. Oh, but actually look down here. Now Isengard Spider Riders and Shaco is here to take down Intertree, which is really bad for the Goblin players if that happened. Wildman is actually destroying... What happened here? I was so caught up in what was happening here that we didn't notice what was happening over there. Good Warg Riders just standing up there doing nothing. I must say, very interesting game so far. Very interesting game. But I never finished my thought about the Fire Drakes and Drake Brutes, or whatever they're called. They're underrated, and you got to micromanage them well. If you don't micromanage them, you will lose them. Because if the enemy just focuses them down with their archers, they're dead immediately. Or not immediately, but very quickly. Oh. Shelob just came on this guy, but it doesn't matter. He also used Palantir on them, so they're super gone. Black Orcs. How many units are in one battalion? 20, right? So you would need 5 battalions to get the horde bonus. Just like a Shelob, and look at that. We got a Fire Drake. Very nice. Very nice. I'd like to see that. Warg Riders up there about to do some damage, I imagine. Let's hope Masho discovers this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They survived? What do you mean they survived? Okay, the Goblins are doing the half-troll Forge Blades upgrade where they just go in and they just smash a fort. Maybe? Is he not? Or maybe it's going for the... No? Okay, I don't know what Master is doing here. Worm? Worm being spawned? No, he's gonna go for the infrastructure. Okay. Yeah, I think the pikemen there weren't upgraded up here in time. Seems like the Warg Riders fecked off as well. I got killed. Probably by this Fire Drake here. Yeah, this one is level 2. You know, if it gets level 5 and gets Inferno, that's basically Balrog Fire Breath. Oh, I know what happened down here now. It was also a Drake being summoned. Yeah. We can see here, the Goblin player really focused getting to the 25 ability, where the Isengard player was taking some detours. And I don't know what's necessarily the best. It's really situational. But what I would say is, like, you know, a game is not won or lost just because someone gets a 25 ability. 25 ability, 20 power point ability can change the course of a game, but it doesn't mean insta loss or win. I think this Fire Drake might be in trouble. No? Oh, did it just get stunned? Oh my god, it got fire blasted in the ass. Run! Run! No, it's so dead, is it not? No, it survives. See, this, you gotta micromanage it. How many can you buy? Just one? But it retrains half its levels. That's kind of good. It's kind of like the Black Riders. If you're playing Mortar, remember to get Black Riders. Those are strong. Especially with that Dread. You think Army of the Dead hits too hard? At least that's what Captain Chunk is saying. And I don't actually think so. The thing with Army of the Dead is it will take out your whole army really quick. But you can hear it summon, and immediately when it does, just group your whole army and press X if you're using the normal hotkeys, or N if you're using mine, to spread out all your units. Just make them run in every direction. The best way to counter this, though, is like if you're playing Men of the West, is like grabbing units, or like I think we saw it dominate mind here. Yeah, these half-throw Marauders is actually on Isengard side. But it's like taking groups of the Army of the Dead and just sending them in all direction with attack command. The thing is, though, against Army of the Dead, try and make, like, a priority... Like, makes your most valuable units run in, like, separate directions, you know? So the Army of the Dead user has to, like, kind of pick... And then again, if you are at, you know, at the end of the game or very late in the game and you know Men of the West might have Army of the Dead, why the fuck are you grouping up your whole army? Guetta_Biffme, welcome to the stream. Asking if we are hot today. I mean, I feel kind of hot, you know. The heating is on. I'm sitting here with a t-shirt and a shirt. And I'm casting Mashru Adika versus May Shadowfax. Oh, would you look at that. That was a huge Fire Drake moment. Also, we're seeing Fire Drakes. Shaco is dead. Level 3 Fire Drake. Again, if it gets level 5, that's when it gets really good. So a lot of fighting is happening on Isengard's side of the map, which finally we get seeing Uruks actually. But I think the reason for that is because Goblins have really turned around the game and it's actually slowly just ending it by now. Oh, let's go. I think he's dead though. I think Sauron is dead though. Yep. Bye-bye, Sauro. I have failed. A lot of money on Isengard. Not so much money on Master Dika, the Goblin player here. Goblin players should... sorry, Isengard players should spend more. You know, that's May Shadow. Oh, Shelob dead. Never mind. Might get away. No, still dead. Asa coming in. Trying to get the kill on Lutz, but no way. Lutz too fast. Lutz is a man. You know, just gonna run away like a real pussy. That's a very Wildman summon, Watcher summon. Obviously, he wanted to punish the economy, but did not really happen. Isengard really needs to expand their industry. Don't have that much, to be honest. This is a really bad lumber mill up here because they have to go all the way down here to chop down and go up here. I think they just will deliver it here, maybe. Closer. What about you, Guetta? Are you hot today? We got a level 5 Fire Drake. Can actually place down Inferno now. Insane. Yeah, I think this Fire Drake alone will just take care of all of these. Just by... Yeah, whoa, massive... Massive fire breathing. Andy has smoked sniped you today? Ah. Hate when that happened. Oh. Builder dead. Losing a builder just feels really bad, you know? Is that a summon or something? Oh, I think Dragon Strike happened here. You like Forged Blades? I personally feel I don't really like the lightsaber look of it. Was that another summon? Oh, here comes Summon Oh, and Saruman is just walking right by. I think the Summon Dragon is not a big threat to Saruman. Man, I would be so annoyed by this at this point, you know. So many times has Masho, the Goblin player, just destroyed the economy of the Isengard players. Like, come on. Can I just have some industry for myself? Dragon is lacking out. Do you remember how... Oh, Balrog is out. That's a Goblin Balrog. Hello. Whipped, man. The Saruman burning animation is hella fun. Oh, the forge blades from the goblins looks cool. I don't actually really have noticed that. Oh, these ones? Probably get it in a bit. I think this Balrog will take out the base. No, he's actually dying. Oh, here comes a worm as well. Okay. How much do you need? See some Isengard pushing down here. Some that were converted by Saruman. Down goes the Balrog. Oh, like it's unsummoned. I think all heroes have a burning animation as well. May Shadowfax, the Isengard Watcher. Oh my god, it's like so much stuff is... Yeah. I think this is the end of the match. Walk right as she's standing up there. I'm trying to see if there's like... There you go. The end. I feel like May Shadowfax fought bravely. He was trying to do a little troll there with the Saruman. But I don't think... Again, Masho Adika? Too strong. Too strong.